Shalom. Call Allah Yahawah Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Kahakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone. Salutations to all my fellow laborers doing this work in truth and sincerity, risking their lives to do so. To the scattered hopeful elect across the four corners of the earth, and those among the heathen nations that look like the heathens, pursuant to Jeremiah 12:9, known as the speckled birds. This is not just a black thing. I'm disciple of Parium, a follower of Great Millstone, coming to you with a lesson in truth and sincerity. Now, this lesson is going to be titled Reproving, so-called GMS Somalia and the T-rist for Yahawah Bashem Yahushai. So this guy, both of these channels seem to be agent channels, okay? And I'm just doing this because, obviously, an order was put out by Apostle Tahar for brothers who are in GMS and those who are following. We don't come here to just sit on our hands and sit on our lees and not do anything. All right, this is a ministry of priests, okay? So with that said, I just want to, talk about this Akim. This on the lower screen. This is Natazaba from GMS Melbourne, AU Ba, Australia, and I just have a video that a video recording that he did, just correcting, who he is and who he's not, essentially. But this brother is definitely in the truth, okay? And he's his elder is Elder Yahawah, who's down here in Dallas, who's also my elder, okay? And as a personal testament, I came across Brother Menazazapa via TikTok, a little over a year ago, and he's very astute, okay, very astute brother, who's following the Elder Yahawah, and really had one of the best, from what I've seen, breakdowns according to the Gentiles, and I took all those notes down, but first I want to go ahead and start off and read. Actually, I'll go ahead and play the video down the bottom, and just go ahead and follow along, and then we'll hit the scriptures.
I'm your brother Montezabath, residing from the branch of the Great Millstone here in Melbourne, Australia. And this is just going to be a update on correction dealing with agent of provocateurs. Now, I'm just doing this quick video update because, as you've already can tell, there's been the order has gone out from Elder Apostle Tahar on down for every member of GMS to do a video response to the agent provocateurs, both with the YouTube handles GMS Somalia, and the other one was Terrorists of Yahawah Bashem Yahushai. Now, this video that I am doing is to correct certain brothers that already did their videos, because certain brothers have mistaken me being GMS Somalia, all right? And I just want to set the record straight that I am in no way, shape, or form GMS Somalia, okay? This individual who you see on the screen that I have here, this is me. My Hebrew name is Montezabath from GMS Melbourne AU, all right? And for you brothers who don't know, there are two main GMS camps here in this country that I currently reside in, which is Australia. Now, the first, which is the very first camp ever to be set up, is by the beloved brother Yashar, all right, whom majority of you brothers, including the elders, would have seen the first video, all right, that was done. Really, it was done by me, and then the brother Yashar did his video, which a lot of the brethren land-backed off his video. But this is his YouTube page, GMS Down Under Australia, which is the current backup page, and then his other one is GMS Australia, all right, which I believe is the main page, okay? And then here's my page, GMS Melbourne AU, all right? As you can see, for legitimacy purposes. And then this is my backup page to you, Akim, who may not have it. It's just GMS Melbourne Ba. All right, subscribe so that you may be edified. Now, let me just play this because this is live from my camp that I did this past Sunday on the 15th. All right, so that you can see how it all panned out. just to clear up the confusion of what actually happened. We damn sure we don't operate like that, bro. All right. And matter of fact, let me take his ass out of there. All right. All right. So as you can see, that's when I brought the that agent's comment up, because I knew that I was going to screenshot it and report it. All right, to the brother Yashar, who's the head over here in Australia. All right, and that's how the situation furthered itself. All right, so during this particular time, all right, I did have some moderators, but I had to actually add some of the brethren because the original moderators wasn't sitting in doing this live lesson. All right. Yeah, because you own one, bro. All right. Hey, and the water for checking them out. All right, now, yeah, there is one in Nigeria and Tanzania, but bro, we not on that, man. All right, and to you brothers out there, just take heed. Hold on, let me add the brother Kwam real quick. All right, I got you brothers in now. Hey, and the water, man. All right, because see, shit like that, bro. All right, GMS Somalia. All right, and let the other brethren know about that page too. All right, if you brothers want to do a lesson or whatever, all right, you can use this live. All right, just to send out the warning, because there ain't no damn GMS Somalia, man.
So I just wanted to record that little section that Brother Manatazakbach put out. Just land back on the previous video that he had done. Now, with that said, yeah, that brother, whoever that is, the so-called GMS Somalia, and the other person, they're not GMS, okay? And it's fair use. This is just a a meme that we got from that movie. I think it was Captain Phillips, with Tom Hanks, or Captain Sully. No, it was Captain Phillips. Yeah, Captain Phillips. But anyway, that's not who that person is. So, I want to first read 1 Corinthians 1 and 10. Nope. And it reads, "Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord Yahawah Mashiach, that ye all speak the same thing, and that there be no divisions among you, but that ye be perfectly joined together in the same mind and in the same judgment." All right, because we don't teach that. Okay, we all speaking on one accord. All right, we're all, Lord willing, we all be singing the same song. Okay, now let's go to 2 Corinthians 6 and 3. And it reads, "Giving no offense in anything, that the ministry be not blamed." What this person did, hey, that's trying to cause division and blame the ministry. That's out of order. We don't do that. Okay, we don't take things into our hand and so-called I would say, I don't want to read that quote, but basically plug up somebody's their ribs airway via force. We don't do that. Okay, I had to write it a different way, so I had to say that. But this is why Apostle Tahar immediately put out the order to do these lessons. It's reproving that said individual or that bot, whoever that agent is disapproving of it, rejecting and condemning it. Okay. So now let's read 2 Timothy 3 and 16. It says, "All scripture is given by inspiration of Yahawah, and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, and for instruction in righteousness." All right. And that's, that's why we go ahead and do these lessons. That everyone get edified. Get on people. We have to, going off. All right. So I'm going to go to Romans 16:17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause division and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. Okay? We avoid them. We do these reproof videos, really to, for again, for edification and to prove that we don't do these things. Okay? We don't learn these things. All right? And that word mark is not the same word mark in the Revelation 13 IUIC. It really goes into the word scopeo. It's Strong's G 4648, and this is to look, observe, contemplate, to mark, to fix one's eyes upon and direct one's attention to anyone. And then this person, GMS Somalia, and then that T-rist for Yahawah, they mark themselves. All right, and they could be here in that lake of fire, here in Babylon, or wherever they're at. All right. And so we go to James 1:8. And it reads, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Again, these two so-called individuals, you can't be a man of the Lord and say that you're going to do, basically essentially, plug up your ribs, airway, via force. You can't, if you catch my drift, you can't do that. You're double-minded, right? And and especially going off on doctrine, again, IUIC. But anyway, Deuteronomy 32:35. And it reads, it says, to me belongeth vengeance and recompense. It says, their foot shall slide in due time, for the day of their calamity is at hand, and the things that shall come upon them make haste. All right. And just wanted to finish up back over in I believe it was 2 Corinthians chapter 6:4. And it reads, but all things approving ourselves as the but in all things approving ourselves as the ministers of Yahawah, and much patience, and in afflictions and in necessities and distresses. And it goes on, different lists of these things that we have to endure, right? But and that patience is suffering, and for these current light afflictions that we have. All right. But I want to jump down to verse 14. So, but ye not unequally yoked. I says, be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteous? And what communion hath light with darkness? All right. And them two, so-called people, they're not with us. All right. They're not GMS. All right. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. Kwam Yasharallah, Shalom. On to the next.